We're live now. Up here, there's a booger. Whoa! Hey, we're live.
Happy New Year!
Oh, Booger got nervous. He said, whoa, what was that? Happy New Year, folks.
Hey,
what is
everybody.
up? Welcome back to the Don't Tell Mom podcast. We already said that on the audio portion of this.
Hey, y'all.
So if y'all want a little sneak peek preview behind the scenes, if I jump up and start cramping up in a minute, my leg, I just felt it go.
Ooh,
I just
something
felt
wrong
something
with you,
go.
Cullen?
Yeah. Let's
Well,
see. Do we got
You ain't getting
comments on
any
here?
younger, that's for sure. 2020 ain't gonna bring you youth.
Let's
Corey's
see.
been having a sciatic nerve problem. I heard that's like a thing for men in his age, 30s, mid-30s. You start getting sciatic nerve pains.
Oh my gosh! Check our go to our,
This might be what you got.
go to our YouTube page and see if we're actually live on Don't Tell Mom.
Okay.
We're
We're doing this
Pulling-
live
we're pulling
because
one out
we're
of our butt.
slackers. Yeah.
We're not slackers. We're multitaskers because we've been doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
How can I tell? if we're live or
Go
not?
to let's see. Go to videos and then no. Wait, y'all
Yeah.
bear with us. Videos. Where's live? Is there a live? There's got to be a live. Are we even live? I don't even know. Yeah, we are live. Here
Yeah.
comes some
Oh,
people.
hey, y'all. Okay,
Hey,
so
what's up,
it's
guys?
Working.
Hey,
Okay,
it's working.
yay.
Okay, we're in here. We in
As you
here.
can
We
see,
in
we're
here.
not in our normal place right now. We're in my kitchen.
Yes.
That's how we're gonna go out this year.
But
with
do
the
you know
bang.
why? Because the downstairs is getting like a huge makeover.
I know. I told him last podcast. If
Did
y'all
you-
listen or watch, me and Corey talked about how we were doing a speakeasy. We're actually filming in the speakeasy, and now that that's completely gone, like everything had to be taken out because Corey is doing. He's put a bar in there, countertops. We're going all out, folks. We've already started buying stuff. We're getting stools today. We got countertops coming in. Cullen, we got sconces.
It looks
What do you call it?
freaking
Sconces?
amazing. Or just the layout. I can't believe he's already done so much.
Yeah.
It's insane.
In a
Happy New
week.
Year's, guys.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
So, what's
We're-
everybody planning on doing this New Year's Eve?
We're gonna have
Not
a
any
blast.
drinking, are ya?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well,
We-
I'm definitely not going to be drinking. I'm going to be in bed by 10, I hope.
That's crazy because the older you get, the more you just don't even care about the ball dropping.
Yeah, it's
Like-
Corey always says it's very overrated. New Year's Eve is just very overrated because you pay $1 million and, you know, Uber jacks up their costs and the bars crank up their rates for the drinks, and then you're out boozing and partying with friends and you're too old for all that shit and you're tired and you're trying to get home, and, you know, then the Ubers go up even more when it's time to go home right after midnight.
I
And,
got the monopoly. Y'all stay safe though if you do go out and party tonight.
Yeah.
How many times have we watched the ball drop, but it's in the wrong time zone? Because they always have the one from like New York or something, the popular one, go first or vice versa. I don't know. There's been times where we're like, wait, oh, we're gonna miss the ball, but wait, it's already happened. I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah,
You know
you
what I
already
mean?
missed it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this year we talked about we're going to try to stay up till 11 to celebrate East Coast time. Like doesn't New York's ball
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
an hour before us or something? I don't know. We're going to try to stay up for the 11 o'clock ball drop and just pretend that New Year's happened already here. Now, for our sister, New Year's was yesterday.
I don't know.
Or it's today.
It's today.
So
Yeah.
like she's already had her New Year's
Yeah.
Eve, and I was talking to her yesterday. She's in Cambodia right now. She's just like a fart in the wind, just living living her best life. I mean, going home with having babies and shit. Katie's out there partying. So I told her, I said, go to Phuket, to this place I've been in Thailand. And I said, oh my gosh, I bet that's insane. You should go there. You should get on. And I looked up a flight for her. And I said, Annie, get on this flight today and get down to this island because it's not very far from Cambodia where she's at. And I said, go down there for New Year's Eve. Cullen, how much do you think? She's been gone for about 3 weeks now. How much do you think she's spent the entire time she's been in Cambodia?
$100.
$367.
Dang, and that's just on like food and.
She's been
Touristing
that's
and
everything. She's been living her best life, Cullen. The money is.
We were over at Mom's earlier today. Me and Corey helping literally. Oh my gosh,
all morning.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Taking everything out of the attic and all that kind of stuff. But she texted Mom while we were over there and said Happy New Year from the future. You know, it was just one of those like, golly, she is like living in 2020 right now.
Yes, she's already. So I told her, I was like, go over there for New Year's Eve. It'd be awesome. She's like, Britany, New Year's Eve has already happened. I was like, oh yeah, because you're in the future. So Happy New Year to all the Cambodians that are living it right now.
And Happy New Year to everybody that's saying Happy New Year. Let's see, we got
Yes.
Sarah up in here. Hey,
What's
Sarah,
up,
Janet,
Sarah?
Allison.
Hey, Allison. I think it was Allison that said that she has had a baby right around the same time as Sophia was born, and that she's having another baby due in April. So she is on. We are on the baby timeline together. Me and Allison are doing this thing. You go, girl.
Noah, Frog Lover, Laura, Amy, Rachel. There's Allison where she left that comment. Amy, Noah, thank y'all for joining us. Going to a hockey game. We were just looking up a hockey game for Corey to watch.
Yes, it's
Canada versus Czech Republic.
Yeah, something like that.
And Canada was winning.
Yeah, we actually went to watch a hockey game the other day, and it was Canada versus USA, and Canada won.
Oh,
so,
boo!
Boo! That's the only time that I even care or root for anything. I'm like, go USA, you know. And I was like, we're gonna beat you at your own game, and then we lost, so it's fine.
What do you think about New Year's resolutions?
Okay, mine is to lose weight.
Oh my gosh!
I'm pregnant, by the way. If y'all are just tuning in,
so
that's like gonna happen for me no matter what.
Well, that's not specific enough.
Mine is to have a healthy baby and to lose some weight afterwards, and I think that's just having a healthy, happy baby is pressure enough. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, let's just focus on that this year.
Totally.
Because I'm going to have 2 under 2. They're going to be 15 months apart. I'm just going to try to make it to next year.
There you go.
Let's just keep our eye on the prize. Survival mode is right.
No, I read somewhere, heard somewhere, the amount that I think like 80% of people or something like that, 70 to 80% of people set New Year's resolutions, and only like 12% of them complete those. And
I believe that.
Something like that. And then only what was it? And 20% end up falling off by the 12th. So 12 days in. Well, that's because they don't set those specific goals. They just say, I'm going to lose some weight.
Yeah. It wasn't yours. You have like a whole theory about this, I think. You're 90 to
doing
90 days
the 90 day, the last 90 days is because, let's face it, like, what's the difference between January 1st, 2020 and June 30th, 2020? And as long as you go a year, but it's just the time of the year where everybody's like, okay, it's a fresh start. We got that 2020 vision going, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're locked in on 2020.
I'm so upset. I thought we'd have flying cars by now.
Right?
I had big plans for 2020 when I was still in the 1900s. I had big plans. I was like, 2020, man, is going to be our year. We're going to be, seasoned adults. We're going to be living our, we're not going to be in our parents' house. We're going to be eating candy every meal. And we're going to be flying around in our flying car. And we're going to be doing some jets and shit. We had plans for 2020. And it just it's falling flat for me, to be honest with you.
Well, going back to getting all that crap out of Mom's attic, I felt like we were in a scene from Christmas Vacation. They had the big rolls of projector film in the tin cans, and then the box full of CDs. And Mom and Stan and Sam were over there, and Corey was like, "Do you even listen to CDs anymore?" And he's the son of Stan, and he was like, "No." And we've completely gotten rid of CDs essentially.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen because you go from cassettes, you go from the 8 tracks to cassettes to CDs. Then there was like the USB, what is it?
The floppy disk.
That whole thing. The computers came, and then there was the
we get this little micro SD card that's 128 gigs. It's like this big.
Yeah, it's totally different. I bought a one of those things that you plug into your computer, and so you can get everything off of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like a hard drive, external hard drive.
That was like 1 TB, whatever that
I've got a 3 terabyte. Yeah,
and that's like standard in your phone these days.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. But I'm a little bit jealous about you going to Mom's and going through the attic. Mom's trying to get in the year with the bang, right? Granberry's on a mission, and she's on a mission to finish her house. She's been reconstructing her house, remodeling it. We actually talked about maybe doing this podcast over there at her house.
Yeah.
Because that's the house that we built when we were like teenagers, and then grew up. That stage of our life was in that house. And it's just, we've told so many stories about being over there and just crazy things that we've done. And we were like, it'd be so cool to do a podcast on location at Granberry's at our old house. Well, we ended up not doing it. I have the baby, and it's dusty over there. It's a construction site, basically.
Literally.
But they've got a lot done. It looks so nice.
Yeah.
It's going to look
amazing.
so good when it's done. But right now it's still just a mess and there's just no place to bring a baby, you know.
Well, and she had it looking really good before we got everything out of the attic. Now it looks like a freaking disaster again. Literally, there was a whole house up in the attic. Everything from our old house, it's kind of like what we just, when you packed up and moved, we literally put everything up in the attic. It was insane.
And then it never came back down 20 years later.
20 years later, it's been up there. And I took my bed frame down, my metal black bed frame. I was like, oh, this is my bed frame. It still has the gum wrapped around it from where I got done chewing some gum and wrapped it around the metal frame of the bed post. Oh, it was awful. I was like, this is 20-year-old gum.
Ew, that's more than 20 years because you probably had that gum on there 5 before that.
Probably, yeah.
That's disgusting.
So much old and nostalgia. I wanted to there's so many Throwback Thursday pictures that we're going to have to go through. VHSs from stuff we've talked about on the podcast with 1986
VHS from 1986. I was 1 year old. That was my first Christmas was 1986. And it was my second, I guess. But I'm just so, I'm jealous because I wanted to go over there and have the baby and I couldn't. And they were over there. And Cullen just showed me a video of going through the attic and all the boxes and all these pictures that they found of our granddad and my dad and just when we were little kids and of course he just took video of all his pictures. I want to go see all my old pictures.
I sent Katie a quick video just showing her the chaos and then some other pictures. Golly, of our granddad that was an amputee, and he came down to see the house when it was being built in the process. We got pictures of that. There was old crazy pictures, insane.
We were talking yesterday.
Is that somebody crawling?
It's my dog.
Oh, he's trying to sleep. I was like, what
Corey's
is that?
Right here.
Corey's crawling in the background.
Stay out of the shot. So yeah, he they got to go do that. We were actually talking when we were talking about going over there. I was like, oh, we've got so many stories we could tell about that old house and just things that we used to do and get into. And I know Katie was saying something on her Instagram about sneaking in over there and then on New Year's and and she was telling a story about that. And I was like, oh my gosh, we can tell the story about how, because y'all don't understand, my mom's house, the driveway to her house is 90-degree angle for a mile long. It's ridiculous. Look at Corey. My husband is over here behind the scenes and he is dying because his sciatic nerve is hurting him.
My rotator cuff. I think I ripped my rotator cuff today. We're getting so old.
They moved 4 pieces of furniture. 4. They're broke.
400.
They're out for the rest of the year. Love you, baby. Have a good time.
I love you too.
Oh my gosh.
No. You watch hockey game.
We have so many New Year's Eve stories because back in the day, especially in the college days, that was the thing. And there were all the New Year's Eve parties. I get so nervous now driving on New Year's Eve. And this was one of those nights.
You're so old.
Where we went to a party. They had a live house band. It was one of those. And they had this saxophone.
In Tuscaloosa?
No, it was in town.
Here?
And we were supposed to be out. And then Katie was supposed to be back home. She had curfew still. It was one of those nights. Mm-hmm. But they had this. It was like a movie scene. It was what's the song? How's it go? The New Year's song. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can't just pull that one out of my ass, though, Cullen. I can't be like, oh, here you go.
But he played it so sexily on the saxophone.
Yeah,
which
sax is a sexy thing.
I found my old saxophone up in the attic today.
You should have stuck with that.
But, I don't know. It was one of those, though, the ball drop, we had the best kiss ever, and then ended up making the executive decision that Katie couldn't go home. And we ended up coming back to my mom and dad's house, and she got so sick that my mom woke up and came downstairs and had to hold Katie's hair back for her. But she first thought that me and Katie were in a fight because Katie was just screaming in agony. And God, that was one of the big bonding moments of wow, my mom is holding my girlfriend's hair. And I didn't even care, and she was just like, "It's okay, sweetie, it's okay." And, it was awful. And Katie was supposed to be up to go to church the next morning, and we didn't.
Did she go?
No. I think she did.
She went to church
I think
the
she
next
made
morning.
it.
She needed to go to church.
Yeah.
Go repent.
But Odd Lang sang "Thank You." Yeah, how's that song go? I've got the tune in my head. I just can't spit it out.
I don't know. I'm always 3 sheets to the wind for that one.
Let me see. I've got that video with Katie explaining it from last night. If I can play it, let me see if it'll show up here. Do y'all see that?
This is so much better. Unedited. Hold on. Don't raise your eyebrows at me. That's the camera.
Tell me about it. What happened to it? This was 13 years ago.
I thought I was dying. Like, I literally actually thought I was dying that night. Seriously. And then I fell asleep and I had to wake up and go to church. Because New Year's Eve was on a Saturday night. Who does that?
That sexy saxophone got you, though.
No, it was a pomegranate martini.
Oh, you were turned off of those from forever. Oh, yeah. We had
Actually thought I was dying. Like, legitimately, I'm pretty sure I screamed so loud the neighbors thought I was dying.
I thought my mom was going to kill me because she thought I was doing something to you. I'm serious. I'm serious. I was like, Katie.
Those murder shows you watch.
Yes. No, I was nervous for my own life because of your actions.
I actually thought I was dying. I thought that was my last.
And to top it all off, you're supposed to be home at midnight that night or something. It was New Year's Eve.
I was in college, so I don't really think I had to be home. I think I probably should have been. Just so
you told your parents you're going to be, and yeah, you didn't make it home till like.
We did have, before all that, the best New Year's kiss of the entire history of our relationship.
That was good, yeah.
While a band was playing, and it was all.
The sexy saxophone man.
That's
what I was referring to, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that did get me.
Yeah.
But the ride home, we stopped a few times.
Oh my gosh.
Not for any fun reason.
No.
I thought it was for a fun reason. So
To pull
Happy New
over.
Year.
Anyway, how do I get back to the? There we go.
That's hilarious.
I hope that showed up on the screen like it did over here for y'all.
Yeah, because we just sat and watched it in silence.
Y'all didn't have a clue what we were just looking at if that didn't show up, right?
No, that's awesome. I mean, this is the good stuff, though. When you're dating and like you're just having those wild nights out.
Gosh, yes. I'm trying to think. That was the most memorable that I can think of, like recently. But like, oh no, there was one a year before that too. We got to a certain age where we felt like you had to be a little bit more sophisticated, I guess, and so we got into the wine. We're like winos.
Slap the bag.
Or the box. No, it was the box wine. And that was terrible. That was a terrible night. I think there were wine stains all over that poor person's carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst is wine. Like, why?
It's the next day after you wake up and you got the wine drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, Cullen, the best, like, I don't know how you remember these things because I don't really remember, I don't remember, like, unless I have photos, I don't really remember that many New Year's Eve. I remember one, and I told it on the last podcast with Corey. Corey told me a story that was hilarious. If y'all haven't listened to the last one, go listen to it.
I still haven't listened to the last one.
I know, you've been so busy, but
I was crazy.
But Corey, he was talking about how he woke up mid-poo. Like, he was on the toilet, and he woke up New Year's Day after New Year's Eve with his pants around his ankles still on the toilet. Like, he just passed out on the toilet. I was like, way to bring in the new year, honey. And then mine, like, the craziest one that I had was, I was in Chicago. I was there for the Black Keys concert, and I was there with a bunch of friends. We had rented a limousine, and a limo had taken us to the show. Well, we're at the show, and, you know, I'm just wasted, and I'm with a bunch of friends, so it's fine, but there's this guy there that, like, keeps trying to push me, and he's, like, nudging me, and he's, like, nudging me right in the boot, like, something, he was hurting me, like, to try to get in my spot.
Was that Corey? Was that Corey just run by the window?
A really fat kid that just ran.
That looked like.
That sounds so mean, but
was that Corey?
It was a big boy.
Oh no, that wasn't Corey.
It's just
and he was wearing his hat backwards like Corey. I was like, where did Corey
just
come
ran
from?
across the screen. We're so distracted. This is why we usually do the podcast in the basement. But anyway, I was at this, and so this guy kept trying to like get closer to the stage in my spot, and I'm in the spot, and I'm like, stop pushing me. And I tell the guy, like, I just remember telling the guy so many times, like, stop pushing me, dude. If you push me one more time, I'm gonna freak out. So he does. I step back, which is there's like one stair. He pushed me like for the last time. I step up and I just wham and just hit this guy as hard as I could. And this is like with minutes to go until and I'm drunk and I'm in a little mini dress with sparkles all glitter all over me, you know what I mean, and my high heels, and I have just knocked this guy to his ass. You know what I mean? And his girlfriend's standing there. So I'm like, knocked the guy out. Well, then he goes to get up, and then all my guy friends are like, oh, no, you're not, buddy. Oh, no. Well, then I get in an argument. So I'm like, yeah, you just got your ass whooped by a girl, you know. And Happy New Year. And then my boyfriend at the time, we got in an argument because I was like, why did I even have to do that? Why weren't you the one that did that? You know what I mean? Like, you should punch him the first time that he hit me or, like, showed me. So anyway, I get in an argument with him, and I'm like, I'm leaving. I hate you all, you guys. And I'm drunk, and I leave, and I go running out in my high heels and into the cold Chicago New Year's Eve. You know, it's freezing. And I'm looking for the limo. The limo driver's supposed to be there, dadgummit. The limo is... They were just coming out. The limo driver's supposed to be there, and I'd left my purse in the limo with my phone, my like iPad, like all my stuff. The only thing I took in, I think, was like my driver's license and my car, like my credit card.
Oh no, is it in the limo?
So everything else is in the limo, but the limo, we've rented the limo for the whole night. He's supposed to be out there waiting for us for when we come out. Well, this is like one of my favorite bands. It was the Black Keys at the time. And my favorite song is coming out, and then all this happens. And so I missed the ball drop. I missed my favorite song. I go outside. I'm in the cold. I can't find the limo driver, so I don't have my phone. Maybe I did. My phone was dead. I don't know. But all my stuff, my purse, everything was in the limo. And he's not where he's supposed to be. And so I'm like panicking, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get back? You know, we've rented a hotel or something. And so I go to this like 7-Eleven, and I beg the guy to let me use the phone at the 7-Eleven. And I call Annie. I call my sister, and Annie's like in North Carolina or down here in Birmingham, something. And she's like, Brittany, what do you want me to do about it? You know, like what? And I'm like drunk mascara all the way down my eyes, crying. One heel's broke off. I'm like, and then I hit him. And then, you know, and I'm just like crying. And so that was like the most dramatic. And then, so come to find out, the limo driver has left. I'm still mad about this. The limo driver has left, and he's gone and taken another job, thinking we weren't going to come out until after. So he's like double booked us. So he leaves. He like left and took another job, made some more money with somebody else, and then came back. And so he finally comes back like after midnight, you know, thinking he wasn't going to be there. And I just, I was so mad. I was just so stinking mad that limo driver left when we had paid him. And so, you know, that was my.
I wonder if
my bad.
He may like moved your purse and stuff when he went to go get another job.
I don't know. I imagine everything was still in there or whatever. I mean, I was pretty wasted, but it's like, so all my friends are looking for me, and I'm in the 7-Eleven bathroom crying. You know, it's like one of those.
Like I'm gonna hide. Really they're not gonna find me.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough one.
I can't think of any other ones really that are that important.
Right, that memorable.
That memorable.
I mean, in my day, y'all, I was a party girl, so like I would go out. I'd make a big deal out of New Year's. New Year's was always a big thing. We'd get dressed up. We'd go out. But you know what? The older that I am, the more. Because Corey's always like, he's always said, no, it's overrated. I don't want to do anything for New Year's. He's just not a go out on New Year's kind of guy. Where I always was. I was the girl bringing the hats and the blowy things. You know what I mean? I was ready to party. I was like the hype girl, getting everybody ready. And so like now that I'm older, it's just not that important to me. And Corey, he keeps telling me, he's like, yeah, but what was so great? Like you don't even remember a single New Year's except a bad one. You know?
And that was my thought. I think the older I got was like, why wake up? Why start the New Year off feeling like shit for so long? Yeah, and have to recuperate for 4 days.
Right, being so hungover.
Instead of starting off with a
for
bang.
4 days. That's because it takes 4 days now.
It does. It's crazy.
Last year, Cullen, so if you remember, last year at this time, I was about 7 months pregnant. And so I was pregnant that New Year's. I'm pregnant again this New Year's. I think last New Year's. Oh, this is what happened last New Year's. We went to a concert and we didn't make it. We made it to like 11:58, and we're like, "Let's go." I can't do it. I just can't. I'm so pregnant, and I'm like trying to look cute. So I'm wearing something, and I was just like, oh, and like stuff was on me, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. And we left, and we ended up hearing all the commotion. So we're like, oh, I guess it's midnight. The balls dropped as we're walking back to the truck. We're literally like in the gutter on the side of the road, and we're like, yep, you want to make out? Okay. And we like made out for a minute, and then got in the truck and came home. And the one before that I remember because I was, old, like I wasn't drinking it. And we just sat. That was like probably my favorite New Year's ever. Me and Corey got a mattress and we put it in front of the sofa in the living room, and we turned the TV on and we had champagne and just like a glass each maybe. And we cheered Happy New Year's at 12 or maybe it was 11. We watched the ball drop on TV and just snuggled by a fire. We had the fireplace going.
And you got a mattress in front of the couch?
Yeah, and we just like stayed there like all night.
Staycation or
yeah.
Well,
we like made like a fort in the living room.
Yeah,
and we just like did our thing.
Why are forts so much cooler as you're older?
They're always cool, Cullen.
I love making
I've literally
forts.
had a fort in every single house, like makeshift with sheets tacked to the wall. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's my dog Booger.
Booger is like, what are we talking about?
Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to come say hey to the podcast?
Like, I gotta go out maybe. I don't know.
I know.
That's funny. Well, one of the other dumb things I remember is getting fireworks or sparklers involved.
Oh, yeah.
Around all the stuff.
It's not just the 4th of July thing.
No, it's a New Year's thing. The sparklers, and you write your name, and then you end up like trying to lick it if you're on certain drugs and things like that. Yeah, no, I remember we used to. This was way before anything. This was
before kids.
Before Katie. Yeah. This was like back in the day. It was we were doing all the bad things that we weren't supposed to do.
See, firecrackers, y'all, they make me so nervous now because I always think it's gunshots, and I feel like if people's gonna go and have some kind of mass shooting or something, they're gonna do it on the holidays where there's firecrackers. So I'm always thinking that there's like somebody like it's shots fired instead of firecrackers. It just drives me crazy now, but I don't know. It's so crazy that we're getting older and all these things that like our parents, my mom used to always say, there ain't nothing good happening past midnight. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing good happening at 2 a.m. Like, why are you out? But
geez, what's some of the best memorable podcasts that y'all have watched over the past year? Leave it in the comments if you're watching live or if you're watching this back. Let us know which ones you like the most, because we have a lot more planned in store for the next year. We've got some more guests lined up. Ooh, we got are we going to have another pregnancy in the pregnancy podcast?
I guess so, Cullen. We have literally not missed. I mean, we've done a few like this where they're live and they're kind of on the fly, and we've just been so busy. Like last week it was Christmas, and then this week it's New Year's, and so these last couple of weeks it's like you don't want to get a guest on because guests are busy doing the holidays with their own family, so it's just going to be us. And I saw
something that said I love the fact that everybody has unanimously decided that the days between December 25th and January 1st are like obsolete as far as like the fact that we're all just going to be in our pajamas for 4 days and not give a shit about anything.
I'm so lost. I'm lost without a cause because I don't know what day it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if the Christmas tree is supposed to stay up, if it's supposed to come down, I can never remember if it's good luck or bad luck to keep it up. I don't know if I'm supposed to be still watching Christmas movies or if I'm supposed to put those away. Am I supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? What do you do with yourself?
I don't know. Somebody said the one
you start
Caitlin
working
said
out.
The one with Chelsea. Yes, the one with Chelsea was fun.
One thing that I'm pretty sure everybody agrees on is that you drink and get all your vices out of the way. Like you continue to do them as hard as you can until New Year's Eve. Like, you know what I mean? Like Mom last night, she comes to babysit, and oh my gosh, Cullen, I gotta tell you this. We went out last night. It's me and Corey. Me and Corey got married on the 26th, so that gives us one day, one more thing to celebrate. It's it was our 2-year anniversary this year. So we have Christmas, and then the 26th is our anniversary, and so we celebrated. We actually went out and celebrated that last night. We went to Texas de Brazil. Have y'all ever been there?
What is that?
Cullen, let me tell you, it is this
like
glorious.
a strip club?
No, it is a glorious place where they bring around skewers of meat and they shave it off or hand you pieces of meat while you eat. And there's like this big buffet with all your side items and your salads.
This is like in Alabama?
Yes, this is an up down in Birmingham.
Where?
If y'all are from down here. So
never heard of it.
Cullen. Oh my gosh. Corey, for our anniversary, he got me like some gift cards to go eat at this place. So we got Mom lined up to come watch the baby last night. And we went out. I had on high heels. We went out. We did like our New Year's, everything, anniversary all last night. And we went to Texas Day, Brazil. And, you want to like get romantic with your husband on your anniversary date,
Mm-hmm.
Cullen, when I came home, it was like we were both in so much pain
from eating so much.
We were like, Cullen, seriously, like I'm like I was in pain. Like
yes,
I thought I had a heart attack on the way home. I lost feeling in my left arm. Like I ate too much food last night. And it's one of those places that's what you do. It's like $50 a head, and you just eat as much as you want. And then they're serving up filet mignon. You know what I mean? So you don't want to like leave that place with any filet mignon left.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like every time they come around with some meat, you're like, yes, of course I want this delicious lamb chop.
we went to Cece's Pizza and came home. And came home feeling the exact same way.
Like
Katie was like, I just don't. She was like laying on her left side. She was like, I don't know what's going on. I can't breathe. I was like, are you okay? And she's like, I haven't felt like this in forever. I think I ate too many cinnamon rolls.
Yes. I know.
We had a free ticket or a free buffet or something.
And
so
that's when it's even better too, because when it's free and I had a free babysitter and it was free.
Y'all went damn.
And then I was like, it was a lot because it was one of those gift cards, from Costco where it's like if you buy 4, you get the last one free or something. So we got $200 for $150 worth.
Wow.
So we left with a $50 gift card left. And still, I was trying. I got 2 desserts to go. I gave one to Mom and one I just had half because it looked really good. It was pecan pie with cream cheese center. Come on, y'all would get that.
Pecan or pecan?
Pecan. It's a pecan pie.
Oh my gosh.
I brought one for Mom. I had one. But literally, like, we got home and I was just like, with my big old belly, and I'm just like.
It's one of those where you're just like,
I was like, so you want to wait until tomorrow to like be romantic? Because I can't even right now.
That's good when you're like on the same page, because
Corey went to the bathroom and threw up.
He's like, I gotta get this out of here.
He's like, I don't feel so good. Like we were at dinner and he was like, oh, I can't. I'm gonna be sick. And he was like, I'm right there in between. Like, I'm about to go throw up, and then I could go for another round.
Or let it ride, and then.
Or I'm just going to stop now and, forever hold my peace.
Oh, Katie went straight to the Tums and just was chugging Tums for a little while.
Yes. Oh,
that's,
my God.
Oh, that's
I
the
didn't
worst.
sleep good. I had weird dreams.
That's worst feeling.
Cullen, let me tell you about my dream.
Oh, no. Pregnancy dreams are crazy.
Oh my God, they're so crazy. So I had a dream that I'm on the run from a butt raper.
I thought you said I've got the runs.
No, it's this guy that's such a terrible thing to talk about. But it was a dream, and this kid was real because I'm pregnant, and so my dreams are so real. But it was this guy, and he was a rapist. But the way that he would rape people was he would stick his.
You can't make this up. He would stick his what?
He would stick his thumb.
Like Peter Piper. Oh my God.
Oh, I can't make it out. This is actually happening.
So he's walking around with a thumb. He's like Mick Foley.
So he got me. So I was a victim of this crime. So I was a victim of the thumb butt guy, and so I was on the run.
How did he catch you?
He just got me. I just knew he got me, and I was traumatized. But I was on the run, and I was like, I've been violated. I've been raped by the thumb guy, and so I'm on the run. Well, anyway, I find I'm basically like a, what do you call something, witness?
A testify, alibi.
No, I'm on the run. Like you're hiding out. They not a,
Fugitive.
no. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm on the run. It's from the bad people. They call it something. What is it, y'all? When they put you under custody.
Suspect.
No, they put you on, like the FBI. Like you, like say you testify against the mafia. They go and hide you somewhere. What do you call that?
Alibi.
It's not Jehovah Witness. I'm not talking about.
What's going on? Jehovah's Witness.
It's something.
We got caught by the FBI. We caught all the Jehovah Witnesses. We got them all here ready to testify against
what do
you, sir.
Call it? It's something witness. It's witness protection.
Oh, okay.
God, I will get you right up
Jehovah Witness protection.
So I'm in like witness protection or something. Anyway, I'm like going to make a new life for myself. So he
doesn't butt rape you with his thumb.
Right, so he can't find me. So I found this house and I buy this house and this is where I'm gonna like start my new life. Well, it turns out that this is like it's got like a water park in the backyard.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you scored that.
Things are looking up, right? Witness protection, that was it. So I have like this awesome slide in my backyard. Well, everybody like starts finding out that I have this awesome slide. So all these people are coming over, and I'm like, then the whole drive I'm just worried about people peeing in my pool and my slide. And then all these people start learning, like coming over to my house and wanting to be friends with me because I have this sweet backyard, this sweet slide in my backyard, and I'm scared that the butt rape is gonna find out where I live because I've made all these new friends.
Oh yeah, you're like
and
getting
I literally this is after I ate my weight in steak last night, and so I literally woke up this morning with like the sweats and diarrhea.
Oh no! You're like walking around like, where's the thumb guy?
I was so scared.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that was my pregnant dream last night. So happy New Year.
I just told Katie yesterday. It's funny because I rarely recollect my dreams in a vivid way, and I've had two very vivid ones. The first one was like one of the first ones in a long time with Dad in it, and I like had a conversation with Dad.
Nice.
And it was like,
was it like a good conversation?
Yeah,
or was he like, I'm disappointed?
No, it was a good. I can't even remember now. Near as funny as the butt rapist with the thumb story, but it was we were at a hotel pool or something. The internet quality went down. It's okay. We were at a hotel pool or something, and I was with Gaines, and there was a bunch of like campers there, or like, you know, summer camp kids there. And there was this one little kid that I don't know, ever since being a lifeguard, out of the corner of my eye, I'm always like looking for kids having trouble at swimming or that are
save the day
in stress. There was this one kid that I kept my eye on out of the corner of my eye. Well, then it was like the wave pool started or something, and I kept looking over at him, and I was like, oh, he's good, but he's still floating on his stomach. And then I saw the lifeguards jump in after I was like watching Gaines swim or something, and I was like, oh no, I freaking knew it. I knew he was the troubled one. Like, I knew he was going to need help. And by the time they got to him, it was pretty sad. Like, it was one of those like, oh my God, that he was gone. And the way I knew he was gone was because they like flipped him over and like he ended up shitting in the pool. It was one of those like, but so symbolically, it's like I feel like I'm drowning in my life, you know, like if you look at it that way, because we've got so much going on. I was going to ask you,
does that mean that like, does that mean something? But like,
no, when you have like,
your dream means something, then what the fuck is mine?
Yeah, like when you have a lot going on in your life, you have drowning dreams or like teeth falling out dreams, or I guess fingers in the butt dream. Like,
I don't want to have those dreams anymore.
I don't know.
When you're pregnant,
I don't know.
That's when those dreams are.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Cullen.
so I had
a
drowning dream. It wasn't me, but
it was like a nightmare.
It was like one of those that, and then they had to get everybody out of the pool because there was poop in the pool, and I had to get Gaines out. I was like,
not the fact that there's like a dead person.
Well, no, yeah, that too. But it was just like I just witnessed, and you know how dreams are like so real.
Yeah.
It was like I just saw that, and I was trying to keep Gaines from seeing it, but I knew it was going to happen too. And that's the thing, is like I saw it from the very time I saw him get in the pool out of the corner of my eye in my dream. I knew it was going to happen, and I couldn't do anything about it. And that's symbolic. And Katie's a big advocate on like the symbolism. There's so much meaning behind dreams.
Yeah.
Like, especially
Yeah,
just the...
do you think for real there is?
Yes.
Like, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's just...
no, it's...
Maybe you ate the wrong...
We need to get a dream
Yeah,
expert
something
on.
funny.
We need to get a dream, because there's like...
That'd be cool.
There are like some crazy...
Especially right now, while I can like remember all of mine. Like, and I have dreams where like, because you like you're saying, like they're so vivid. Right now, when I'm pregnant, there's like literally every night I wake up and I'm like, I remember exactly what happened, and like it was right here yesterday. You know,
like the plane crash dreams means your life's spiraling out of control, or like the elevator, getting stuck on the elevator. Like, do you have all like?
Not so much doom and gloom ones. I do have ones like where Corey left me and was like, "Yep, I'm leaving you and the kids. I'm out of here." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then I wake up and I'm so sad and like upset with him. I'm like, "I can't believe you left your family." And he's like, "I didn't leave you. What are you talking about? I'm right here."
That's the worst part. Katie wakes up pissed at me for something that happened in her dream that I didn't even do. And then it starts the whole day off bad. And I'm like, I didn't even do it. She's like, I just want you to hear my dream. I'm like, but it's dumb. It didn't happen for real. But, you know.
Yeah, but that's where you got in trouble with calling her dream dumb. You should have been like, baby, I would never do that in real life. I love you. Please don't be mad at me. Forgive me.
Oh, my God.
Forgive me for my dumb shit that I did in your dream. And Corey does the same thing. He's like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, shut up.
Oh, my gosh. That thumb in the butt when you got talking.
I know, God, I thought you'd like that. Well, I'm going to start writing my dreams down, and let's actually try to get a dream person on the show.
I really want to get a dream expert. Y'all let us know in the comments, too, about your dreams. So let us know what your goals are, or what your favorite podcast was from the past year.
Yes.
What your goals are for 2020.
Yes.
And what your dreams are about.
Yes.
What's your craziest dream?
What's your craziest dream?
Dee said, the next time my husband says that my dreams are weird, I'm telling him about yours.
Yeah, no. I mean, girl, that's not even half of them. I got all kinds of weird dreams. I wish I could remember, like, the one from yesterday, because yesterday, Corey probably remember, because I woke up telling him, and he was just like, what? Like, just the weirdest stuff, and it's so real. Like, so real.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Traumatized.
Yeah. So hopefully this new year will be full of happy dreams, no nightmares, all good dreams.
Yes.
Booger has got to go take a poo.
He has got to go take a poo. We've got, actually, speaking of New Year's, have friends coming over for New Year's Eve. And Katie's been getting the Christmas stuff down. That's another whole topic about Christmas getting down before
yes, and we do. I know that y'all
stuff, but
I know you're probably thinking that we're just never gonna have another guest on because it's just been us for the last couple times. But we actually do. It has been the holidays, so we're not even trying right now to get people on. We do have some people lined up for after the holidays. And I think y'all are gonna like. So stay tuned. The new year is gonna be awesome.
We've had several, and that's a part of it. The part of the thing is like you get somebody lined up, and then dreams happen, or dreams get shattered, or life happens, and they have to go do other things or something. So it's hard working at all three schedules.
Yes.
It's like trying to direct an airplane to land. This way. Yeah, so y'all stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in to this live stream. And if you're watching this right now, hit that thumbs up. Let's get 2,000 thumbs up for 2020.
Can we? Can we get 2020?
2,000. Bro,
you know, hear my dog. He's like crying. He's gotta go. I don't know if he needs to actually go out. He just wants to go out and play. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, for supporting us. This past year has been incredible.
It has been insane.
Y'all are like the best fans anybody could ever ask for. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Come on.
Peace.
How do you end this?